In this video, I'm going to show you how to export data in a variety of different ways, as well as how to split large files. So one way, an obvious way to export data is once you've opened a file, you go to File, Export. Here you will first specify what you want to call the file, and you can do it either a CSV or MATLAB format. And then, because CSV and MATLAB could let you do it, but CSV, you can't have different sample rates all that easily, right? You'd have to have different files for each different sample rate. So you have to specify in here which channel you want to export, because they all have different rates. And then you can specify the time range, as well as if you want to include column headers. So I'll export pressure and temperature data. I'll put it in the column headers here, and I'll export. And there you go. That's how you do a file export. Another way to export data, and probably more preferable when you have a lot to export, would be under the Tools menu and our Batch IDE exporter. Here you can select many different files. So I'll select these three modest size ones. And again, you can kind of specify your start and end time. Frankly, I wouldn't really encourage you to do that. Just export them all. You'd want to use, you can put channel names in the file names, which is a good idea. You can put column headers, which I'll do here, and hit run. And so this is going to convert all those files I just selected, and it's going to export a great number of different CSV files for me, because they are, here we go. Where did I export these to? Let's see here. Maybe they have to finish. Oh, you see them coming here. So this is the first two files, and you see it's the first bit of the file name is the original IDE file name, plus then the channel name, the channel number, and then the channel name. And so here I'm getting all these different CSV files for the various different IDE files that have the embedded sensors, 4 or 5 different sensors and different subchannels within them. So that would be a batch CSV export. And you don't have to do it in CSV. I could have done it as a MAT file or a text file as well. Another tool that's definitely worthwhile looking into is to split a large file. So if you had a many-hour recording, there is a lot of data there. It can be a lot to go through, and you may want to split it. And to do that, you select your file. Again, you can select any number of files. We'll just select this one. I recommend generally splitting based upon the max file size, or how many files you want. So I'll say I want to split this into 10 different files and hit run. And now in my folder here, I have the 10 different files I just split that with. This is really helpful too if you're going to then be doing the summarizer tool, where you can summarize these 5-minute segments or however long you split these. And that is how you export and split large data sets. Thanks.